This recipe for apple galette is taken from the Joy of Cooking cookbook. It starts with an all-butter pie crust. Add a half a teaspoon of salt to 2 sticks of cold butter. Then add 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. Use a food processor or pastry blender to mix the butter and the flour until the butter is about pea size. Add 1 tablespoon apple cider or distilled white vinegar to 6 tablespoons of ice water. Sprinkle over the dough. Add additional water as needed. The recipe says the dough should not be wet or sticky, but should hold together when squeezed. So here I start to squeeze the dough together. I finally get the dough into one pretty cohesive ball, and then I need to divide it in half. The first half is 354 grams. And the second half is also 354 grams. I'm ready to roll this dough out, but there's still one more step. Form it into a disc, wrap in plastic, and store in the refrigerator. Which I finally remembered to do. I only need one of the pie crust for the galette, so the other one I'm labeling as pie crust and putting it in my freezer. Once the dough has been in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, but up to 3 days, it's ready to use. Now I can roll it out to an 11 or 12-inch circle. I fix the cracks as I go. About 11 inches here, but just over 9 here. I think that's a circle. I used my dough scraper to get it off the cutting board. And transferred it to a baking sheet. Brush the dough with melted butter. I'm using apples that my dad and granddaughter picked at a local orchard, so I'm not sure which variety they are. Peel, core, and slice until you have enough to fill the pastry dough. Arrange the apples in a circular pattern on the pastry dough. Leave a 1-inch border around the outside. Fold the border of dough over the apples. Brush the rest of the melted butter on top of the apples. Sprinkle with cinnamon sugar. When I checked this, the apples were still a bit hard, so I put it back into the oven. This is definitely a rustic dessert, but it smells awesome.